Good Monday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Joseph Peterson, and let's go on ahead and start with the weather forecast. Hopefully, y'all had a great end to your Monday and going into Tuesday. Now, going on ahead and looking at the forecast for right now, as you can see, we have some rain hitting the Pacific Northwest right now, going from Seattle and the panhandle of Washington going into the western coast of Oregon, and we have some downpours off the coast of California. Going up to Michigan, we and the UP of Michigan, we have some snow showers and some snow raining down pretty much on to the UP and northern Michigan. We have a little rain band right here with some ice in Iowa and Wisconsin. A little shower right here near Charleston, West Virginia. And then we also have some snow up here in Maine. Now, going on ahead and looking at our cloud cover as that goes on ahead and loads up. Clear skies, no clouds are expected at this time, so if you want to go out, I know some people like to go out and go like sky like star watch and go look out for like constellations and stuff like that. This would be a good night for. It's supposed to be clear tonight, and definitely can go get those things done if you want to go do that. Here is our current temperatures right now: 51 in Charleston, 49 in Myrtle Beach, 44 in Florence, 46 in Columbia, 49 in Augusta, and 48 in Savannah. Going to our south: 47 in Tallahassee, 49 in Gainesville, 53 in Jacksonville. To our west: 40 in Birmingham, 36 in Huntsville, 45 in Jackson, 42 in Atlanta, and then to our north: 43 in Memphis, 34 in Chattanooga, 35 in Tennessee, possibly getting to the below freezing up in the mountains in the Appalachian Mountains. And then we have 37 in Greensboro, 41 in Raleigh, 44 in Fayetteville, and 45, 46 near Wilmington. Now, going on ahead and talking about our minimum temperature for tonight, we can see around 34 near Columbia, 42 Charleston, 39 near Myrtle Beach, 32 below freezing at Florence, and could get below freezing at Sumter. We will definitely get below freezing up in the upstate, and we have a chance of getting below freezing near North Augusta. Now, going on ahead and talking about our max wind gusts, 10 to 15 miles an hour is all you're going to see. No wind gusts are really expected at this time, except for just around like a isolated 10 to 15 mile an hour wind gust would not be ruled out. Here's our next 24-hour precipitation totals. No precipitation is expected for the next 24 hours, so nothing to talk about there. And even if we go on ahead and talk about the winter storm index, um, none is really expected at this time. So that back, and then that's gonna about wrap it up for tonight's forecast. Let's go ahead and talk about the future. As you can see, starting off, we are inside of a little warm ridge right now. Even though it might not feel warm, the temperatures are going to start to kind of get back on the warm end later this week. If I show y'all the temperature, I think shaded, yeah. So the temperatures will start to slowly increase back up. Like you see, we have a 60s around 1 p.m. February the 3rd, just around the border between South Carolina and Georgia, 60s all throughout South Carolina for the start of February. And then after that, it finally starts to get back to being cool again, and then we start to heat up dramatically again to where we were kind of like, I say like last week. And then here, especially dramatic warmth around February 12th. So that's just something to look at for temperature wise. And let's go ahead and talk about the radar or the precipitation rates, which is what y'all are more used to. As we're going ahead around like January the 31st, we could definitely see some showers and possibly some downpours near the upstate, and that will rain down around 7 a.m. in the morning time, all of South Carolina, possibly could be receiving some rain, but this is still 42 hours out. Things will still change. They will get dominated by high pressure again. A huge storm system will take place in the Pacific Northwest going down into the Rockies and the central U.S. That will spark probably some severe weather down for Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. That will push out the way. It will maybe could try and cause something for us. I don't see it being too big as of right now, but definitely something we need to keep an eye on. February the 5th, the early morning hours on February the 5th, which, if I'm not mistaken, February the 5th is on a Monday. So next week, Monday, a week from now. We push this forward, and the rain will be on to us for a good amount of time, especially this rain band right here that's causing, like, you can see reds on it where the low pressure will be at just north of the Myrtle Beach area. We push this forward, and then as you can see, we have another storm system maybe trying to cause some snow for Wisconsin, Minnesota. That will be out of our hair. And then there goes another potential severe weather maker but this time for like Arkansas, northern Louisiana, possibly even western Tennessee, Kentucky, and northwestern Mississippi. And that will cause potentially a snowstorm. Maybe not a too much of a big snowstorm, but could definitely cause some problems up inside the Northeast. And that pushes off. And this is La La Land now, so pretty much from the snowstorm all the way to here, La La Land, we don't know what's going on. Like, this is showing snow in the panhandle of Texas, like Amarillo, Odessa, Lubbock, and places like that. So, still way too far out. But that's going to about wrap it up for today's forecast, or should I say tonight's forecast. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we do have a huge video coming out Thursday night. We will talk about February's forecast and what February could bring, what kind of temperatures it can bring. We'll talk about Thursday night first, talk about the conditions then, and then we will go on ahead and talk about the condition pretty much for February. We will show a preliminary forecast for each day in February as well. So if you have something planned for February and you want to see what it could potentially look like, definitely something that you would want to look at is my forecast Thursday night. But overall, thank y'all so much for watching the video, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning for Tuesday morning for another weather forecast.